So today we're going to be taking you through the Tank Live FryTray version 3.1. So this is the raw component without anything attached to it. Underneath we have a hole here. This is where the water will travel up through the actual shaft, which is located beneath the surface, and it will come out this hole, and then it will find its way through this maze, and as the water hits the sides it will pop any little air bubbles that it has. So by the time it comes out of these two holes, it's a nice steady flow without any popping or splashing or anything like that. As it enters the actual main body of the fry tray, the water levels will obviously increase, and they'll exit these three holes here and will pass through a piece of filtration sponge here, which you will see later. It will exit these three holes and then re-enter the tank. So effectively, the fry tray is built to use the components which are already in your main tank. It's designed to sit on top of your glass tank and accept the same water, the same heated water, and the same water that has all of the good bacteria that your fish need to be healthy. And it does all this through the power of air. So we will go through assembling this, and hopefully you'll understand how it all works. So I'm going to turn it upside down. This is the water intake tube. So this is the component which screws into the bottom. And how it works is a 6mm airline tube will be inserted into this hole, and it's a nice snug fit. Effectively, it's like a wedge shaped. So as you push it in, it will wedge itself nicely into this area. It will pump oxygen in, and as the air rises, it will draw the water up through this hole, and obviously you know everything that happens there. The only problem is it will also accept debris. So what we do, we actually do supply a filter sponge which goes on the bottom. That's just to reduce the amount of debris or contaminants that you might get into your main fry tray. It means that this is kept nice and white and there's no particles that sit in the bottom. So the only thing that you're seeing, hopefully, is just your eggs or your fry or anything that you want to keep safe. People do use these as a small hospital tank as well, in case they have a small fish, but I rephrase that. It's a small fish potential for a hospital tank. You can't put anything of significant size in here. You will receive two of these, which is effectively a 6-layer filter sponge, many different layers of filtration. It wedges in here very tight and snug and doesn't allow any fish to escape or get stuck, but at the same time filtering the water coming out. Probably not necessary because there's not going to be a lot of debris in here, but it just makes sure that your fish are nice and safe and don't get stuck into this area. On top of that, we've got two handles. They do come in 3 different sizes, but these are the ones that you'll get with this unit. It will allow up to a tank of about 36. I know you can push it to about 38, 39. You know, really on the boundary of these handles, but if they do get overextended, then obviously they can pop off and fall into your tank. So make sure that when you do select your handles, if you need a bigger ones, please do order them separately. Okay. Underneath the handle, there's a little lip here, which allows it to sit on top of the glass a bit more safe. So if it does take any knocks, it'll just hit that lip and it'll just increase the stability of the fry tray and reduce the risk of it falling into the main tank. One more piece, it's an end cap for this area. So this just allows you to get access just to clean it and maintenance, and you know, in case you get anything stuck, you can see what's going on and then popping it back. And the last piece, we have a bit of a kind of 2-function purpose for this. You can get like a stiff airline tube that you can stick up and then into your water. You can run water through there, and it will just cause a bit of disturbance and a bit of a flow in a fry tray. It all depends on what your fish need, but some fish need not a lot of disturbance, some need quite a lot of disturbance. Or if you get like eggs and you want to kind of do like a little tumble in there, then you can have that mechanism set up. If you just wanted to run the air, it does a 45-degree into the tank, so you could create further disturbance within the water just by putting the air into it. Okay, so that is the fully assembled tray. We'll take it over to the fish tank and we'll actually get some fry. I'll harvest some from one of my cichlids and we'll see how they like their new home. So this is the final product all set up. I've just harvested some cichlid dragon bloods. We've got 30 in total. It's actually my first batch of this species, so I'm actually really excited. You can see the waters nicely coming in and heading out. So yeah, excited to see how these progress.